Okay. Hi, Buttercream. Guest house first. Okay, everything's been over here. There's a campfire out. Weird. Okay. I guess one of my lanterns is off too. Why are these not? Okay, well, this is what we're doing then. I guess we're going section by section because they're not... roots must be too deep in the ground or something. Nothing new really, but yeah, it's... Okay. Some of these we'll just have to... Oh, so my tomato... Okay, well, at least the tomato's working. That's fine. Okay, I really need to get a lot better with the, Oh, so those don't even go in there. That's right. Forgot about that. No, it does, though. Please do. Because I don't use them. And I'm not going to use them, so... There we go. And I need to put all this away. I can probably just throw away the tea seeds. I don't think I need them. It might be easier to wait, though. Okay, well. Is that... I think it is. Where do my carrots keep disappearing? Am I stupid? Where are they going? Whatever. Okay. Seeds. I didn't put the onions away for whatever fucking reason. Tea leaves. Oh, okay, so I guess we're doing this. You know, I should probably put some tea leaves in the guest house as well. I can do that later, though. Yeah, I can definitely do that later. I'll just put the... Not there. I'll just stick them in there. That's fine. Wheat. I need wheat. I think most of the animals eat wheat and then soup. Yeah, that's fine. Come here. There you go. Gumbo. I can't feed you. Don't let me feed you without trying to kill me. Jimothy, sit. There you go. Hi, Bobinski. You're not my horse. Nice. I don't have seeds for the birds. And I don't think they'll eat weeds. Hello, Benadryl. Hello, Advil. How are you two doing on this fine evening? Yeah? Okay. Well, that's... Hi, Mia.
Hey, Jay.
What are you doing here?
You know, taking a walk. Getting around. Personally? No. Well, animals here. Glad Bobinski's doing well. Soup. Love soup.
Yeah, they're...
Some that I've never even seen before, honestly. What's her name?
I think the horse is Dottie's, and I found him,
Right.
so...
Well, you know, it's been a while.
Yeah. Yes.
I think last time you saw me, I was, eyeing. Slowly.
The masquerade, I think.
Yeah. Wasn't really doing well then. But it's fine. Because I'm fine. Been doing a lot of thinking.
Right.
You know, I've been pulled up in the Oasis stop. So I've had nothing but time to think.
Right.
You know, Cam's worried. You know, she still thinks that I might get worse again. You know, she's worried about the fact that there's still gold. But I think I'm fine now, because I feel like I can finally do things that for a while I didn't feel capable of doing anymore. Is that you back there? No?
I'm so sorry. I'm back.
Hello, hello, hello. I feel capable again. I feel like I don't need to hold back anything anymore.
Right.
Right.
I mean, what do you want me to...
Want you to say? Want you to do? I don't really want you to do anything. I think you've done enough. If anything, I want you to listen. And that's all.
Well, I'm listening. I'm here, so...
Joseph, I spent a whole month being hurt by everything over and over again. And despite it all, I was still fighting for those I cared about, fighting for those who mattered, who I had. And then there's you. A sad man. Had every single opportunity of something going wrong, you run away, you hide. You try to change what side of you we see, but that's it, Jay. I see every side of you. And they're all so broken. And I'm so done being some toy, some object for you to play with while you're interested and throw away. I'm a person. Living, breathing.
Well, you think I'm not aware of that?
What? Nowhere, what? I'll be more specific.
If this is you thinking that I've, like, gotten sick of you or something, I mean, sick of you, of all people. I was never sick of you. Every part of me has been broken for literal years since before I even landed here, and every time I've tried to fix them, something has happened. You know? I mean, I was getting better, and then I got attacked by Galaxy, and then I was getting better again, and then the Skulk shit happened, and I heard Gaudy's fucking voice in my head, and I had to run. He told me to run off, so I did, and then I came back. And then I found you guys, and I was happy. And then it all went to shit. And then Gotti paid attention to me for once when he finally came back to town, and when he wasn't actually drunk for longer than 2 fucking hours, and I felt wanted. I felt like I was on top of the god fucking world. That's what I wanted. I felt wanted. Mimi.
You
That's all
were.
I ever needed.
You were wanted. We wanted you. We were there for you. Me and Cam. It was us three against this whole fucking planet. And I didn't change that. I didn't try to change it. I left you because you already had exited yourself from my life. I cared for you like family. I gave you so many chances that most of the people on this planet wouldn't have given you, that most people on this planet haven't given you. And you kept running. You kept doing shitty things and choosing shitty people. You always choose you. You're deep down, you're always looking for the best outcomes so that you don't have this, so that you don't have to feel anything. You're always blaming your nature for how you act. You blame your anger, and I did too. That's not it, is it? No, no. I'm done blaming my anger for my actions. It's time you stop blaming yours.
I have taken responsibility, but none of you seem to believe me anytime I try to. I openly take the blame for the things that I have done, but none of you believe that, do you? It's always, I know you can change, Joseph, and I don't always think that you're a bad person. I didn't always think that you were a bad person, Joseph. But I never have had in my life someone other than Darcy, of all people, just agree. I chose you guys every single time until it started hurting you. I didn't choose you because I knew I would leave again, because that's what I do best. Running away is what I do best. I'm not sure if you've noticed. Because I knew every step of what I was doing. At that day, when I ran away from my house, because you found me in my basement and I heard Gaudy's voice. The talking that you said you heard. Found out what it was. It's my blessing. The blessing that I put on the house. Because it's an unstable version of me.
I do know you're capable of change, Jay, because you've already shown me that. You've shown me you have changed for the worst. I know you are capable of change because I've already watched it happen right before my eyes. What does talking matter anymore? We're so far past that. You've fucked up. I get it. Who on this god-forsaken planet isn't fucking up continuously? Doesn't excuse what you've chosen. I don't care that you stopped choosing us. You aren't entitled to keep us happy, to keep us to keep our best interests in mind. But if you ever had any respect for me or Cam or Crystal, you would understand how fucked up it is that you're calling that person a big brother. I'm upset that you chose him. I mean, how fucked up does someone have to be to act like you care? To act as if you ever fucking cared? I didn't choose the murderer of your niece. Do you remember what you said to me, Joseph? Last time we talked. Last time we had a formal conversation when I was dying. When I was turning to gold and could barely do anything anymore. Do you remember what you totally said to me when I was upset that you chose Xylem? You told me that Camilla didn't make me choose. Do you remember that, Jay? Do you remember any of that?
Yeah.
Do you know how invalidating that is? To act like my opinion doesn't matter just because Camilla is letting you do something? God. She's my daughter too. I'm just as justified to be angry, and I'm just as justified to make you understand that this isn't something you can just do. I never should have had to make you choose, because this should have never been a choice that you had to make. There's so many people on this god-forsaken planet that people are afraid of. We'll call Galaxy a monster for our actions, but monsters take so many forms, Joseph. Sometimes the person you place your trust in is the one who's bound to destroy you.
We're all monsters in our own ways. Yeah. Have you not noticed that by now? I manipulate people. I mean, I already told you that I had been, but just a quick refresher, you know? Galaxy killed people. And she decided that it would be fun to try and tell everyone things that we had done as if word hadn't already spread across the entire planet. Or at least in the public comms. You showed people how to summon Rami. I mean, I could name at least one thing wrong with most of the people here. I never chose. I just stopped showing up. So why does it matter? Why does it matter so much if something happens to me? Because you all seem to be worried that something might happen to me soon. And I can't fucking lie, I am too. I've been paranoid, I've been fucking holed up here Last fucking time I went to town, I learned that my boyfriend killed himself, so.
I,
I've ruined so many good things, and I don't know why you people keep coming back. I have changed. Few people have wanted me to change so much. And I changed back to how I used to be. And maybe it was something I never should have done. But I was fine by myself, you know? I was fine with the occasional visits from Gaudi, or, you know, the glares from the townsfolk as they walked by, saying that I was the freak of the town because I had the fucking gall to step up to Adder. And then I started changing. When you guys got here, I started getting soft. So maybe that's where I messed up.
you made us believe we mattered to you. That it was us that you cared about. But you've just been chasing after a family dynamic you never had. And that left you longing for what you did have. The toxic cesspit of a life that you had. And that's why you chose Asylum. You just want your old family back. And so you chose someone who will inevitably hurt you, someone who will inevitably leave you. It's only a matter of time with him.
2 weeks. 2 weeks I spent here, my only visitors being Rami and Solon. Not even Camilla, you know?
Why would she? Why would she?
Because she had been. She had been visiting at least once a week. And then out of the blue, they both just show up and they both start talking to me as if nothing had happened, you know? Asylum had been in the Nether for 2 fucking weeks. And Gam was doing what she does best. She was taking care of people. At least as far as I know she was.
I had almost died, Joseph.
I want something that won't change so much. So if being around Asylum, someone who doesn't even show up as much, giving me something that won't change so much, and so be it. Because no matter what I am, because no matter what, I am still so fucking paranoid about everything. Because there are people that here that can and have the ability to kill me. And most of them have reason too. I have told you before. I'm pretty sure I told you in that little book that I gave you. To Mia, the truth. You know, that one?
Yeah.
I'm like a parasite. I always have been. I'm just not a deadly one, like some other people. But what do you do to a parasite? You wanna answer that question?
You
get rid of it. It stresses you out and you get rid of it.
No. Joseph, just no. You're a person just as much as the rest of us. A parasite. No. I won't let you get away with describing yourself like this. You can't escape facing what's wrong with you by putting a title to a name. You want to run away from every problem you face, even the ones within yourself. I'm so sick of it. So sick of you pretending this is a predestined thing. You don't act a certain way because it's how you were made. You act that way because it's who you choose to be. You act all smart, but deep down you're completely unaware. You don't know a thing about us, and you especially don't know a thing about yourself. I was a monster because I chose to be. I was Mirage because I chose to be. I hid because I was afraid of facing who I was. And you're just like me. There's only one person in control of you, Joseph.
Like brother, like sister, I guess. But what I've noticed, with everyone that's died and come back, if they've come back, that is, they come back different. But maybe, just maybe, I wouldn't come back if I died. And I think I'd be fine with that, Snoopy doesn't have to bring me back. She's not legally obligated to like she is with you guys.
Hey.
What I'm getting at is, if I'm such a bad person, then let me die. Let me sit in a stupid fucking limbo where my body rots because not even that little kid of a god cares enough about why I'm here to even think of bringing me back to A24.
My god, won't you hear yourself? Even here. Let you die? What? So you can take the ultimate route to run away, Jay? No. No. I am not letting you get away from me that easily. I didn't come back different. Sure, most people changed, but I didn't. I was still just me. Same as I was. Same as I am.
You could say that as much as you'd like. We both know that's not true. Because you don't seem the same. The Mia that came here back in, what was it? March? Late March? Early March? Something like that. She was cold and scared and distant. I've noticed almost every single small change with you. Every single one. So you can't get away with that. Not with me. We both know that. Not after all the time that we spent in the church.
Well, I suppose you're right. Because I'm not scared anymore. I'm as brave as I'll ever be. Because I have people we're fighting for, people that I'm ready to fight for, people that I will always fight for. And there was a point in time that you were a part of that. But the worst part of all this, Joseph, I know that still, despite everything, if something bad ever happened to you, I'd come running to help you. Comfort you, to be there, because you barely have anyone who still would. You've pushed everyone away. And Did you even care that I was okay? That I was alive? That I survived the gold time? That I'm still here? Did you?
Here you go.
What,
Feel free
what's
to look
this meant
through
to
it.
be?
Or keep it.
What?
It's a collection of letters I never sent, you know. To you, Cam, Scab, Asylum. I don't think it's all of the letters, but it's a decent amount of them. But if you'll notice, there's the most letters in there for you. But I never knew where to send them. At least early on I didn't, because I never knew if you'd be at the Tower or the Oasis. So I kept it. I didn't think they'd be read anyway. So go ahead. Keep thinking that I never would have checked up on you. I just didn't check up in person.
What? What exactly is this meant to prove? That you're ready to put some ink to paper? Could have showed up. I know you knew. You know, you don't talk on those songs, but I'm sure that you see them.
Not recently, actually. They've been, muted for the past month and a half, I think.
Yeah?
Probably around the time that the most recent letter in there. Probably the one before it.
I- What am I meant to say, Jay? That this makes things better, that this makes a step towards things being better, because we're so far beyond this. You cared, sure, I was wrong about that, but even during it all, even during everything, during our argument, you seemed to hardly care about what was happening to me.
No, I did. I did. Come on. I can show you the little
What?
town. A little town where I've been, like, you know, sort of just sitting whenever it's... Do you remember that town in the south that I told you about?
Little.
Yeah. It's a quaint little town. I mean, I think they're all dead now, but...
Why are you showing me this?
Because this is where I've been going. Other than my house, but... If something happens to me, I don't expect it to spread fast.
I wouldn't. I would find out. I couldn't just let something happen.
How would you know something happened? I don't talk
I
into
don't know.
comms.
Then I'd come find you. And if something does happen, then you tell me. Right?
If I had time.
Hey. I think about you on nights like this. You know, I can't help it, but I used to look up the stars and think of Eterna, think of home. But for the last while, it's just been you. Joseph Bells.
Lately, my stars are seeming to dim out a bit, so...
I told you. I see every part of you. Your star? You. You haven't gone anywhere. You're just different. Tell me, Joseph, if this was the last day we ever talked, would you care?
There is a pain in my chest currently that is about as bad as a heart attack. But I've grown so used to it that it doesn't bother me as much as it used to. Do you remember when I told you how Starborns feel emotion?
I do. Either so extreme that it hurts, or nothing. Right? Complete numbness.
I'm in as good of physical health as I can be without my statue.
What's going on with your statue?
Spades won't give it back.
Why does Spades out?
Because he found out it was important to me.
But that doesn't explain why he has it and why he won't give it back. Spades is kind of
Spades likes information.
sure, but he doesn't really. He hasn't really seemed like the type to hurt someone. Or anything.
Not to you. But you know, there's Does Camilla know that you're out of the Oasis?
No, not today. Couldn't find her when I was leaving. Actually, I was gonna tell her, but I knew I wanted to do this today, and so I didn't want to wait around for her to come back.
I think you should probably get back soon.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right.
So she's not worried or anything.
Yeah. If I see you again, I hope things are better next time.
I do too. Oh, and you're welcome for the removal of the curse that Rami put on you.
The what?
Kim was telling me that you were seeing things a few weeks ago,
Right.
and I'm assuming that that was Rami. So,
And why would...
because Rami found out that you sort of told Syndicate members how to summon her.
Did you tell her?
I think you should get going back to the Oasis now.
Yeah. Bye, Jerry.
Bye, Mia. I have to go to the doctor's. I will be back after my doctor's appointment. Goodbye.